Dana Osgood joins us with a look at what's happening with the storm. We've seen some from so many of our crews today, how wet this storm is.
And that's what's been causing a lot of those power outages too. Like that light powdery snow, even with just a little bit of wind, can kind of get blown off of those trees. But with the heavy wet snow, it really just sticks to them. And even just a bit of a lighter breeze can knock down some of those weaker branches. So here are some of our snow reports. This is as of 5 p.m. I have updated some of these as our information has come in. Now it's still snowing throughout most of the state, so these are not our final totals, but this is a look of areas that we have across the state. The highest I could find, Shapley with 21.5 inches. A lot of places, especially inland, seeing the highest totals inland in western Maine. Though right along the coastline, we did see a little bit less. Portland Jetport, 6.5 inches, but really the gradient was quite tight, especially right next to the coastline. The closer you were to the water, a little bit less snow there, but areas in inland still stacking up a few more inches of snow overnight. Now this storm is going to continue to weaken as we go overnight. Tonight we've started to bring in some of that drier air, which means we've seen some areas that have started to clear out a little bit, especially southern York County. These are called dry slots, essentially bringing in some of that drier air. So that doesn't mean the precipitation is done in these areas, but they do have a little bit of reprieve, at least right now. So some areas like southern York County, up north of the Rumford area, and then in some areas along the immediate coastline in down east Maine. However, a lot of areas inland still seeing some pretty heavy snow, and we're expecting a few more inches of accumulation overnight tonight before the storm finally starts to wind down as we get throughout the day tomorrow. So this is where our center of low pressure is, right off the coast here, a very traditional looking nor'easter, kind of feeding some more of that moisture and cold air into the state. And this storm is really going to linger, especially as we get into tomorrow and Saturday. And it's really going to take a while for this storm to finally move out of our area and to let things calm down. So our winter storm warning, all areas here shaded in pink, almost the entire state, and that's in effect until tonight at 8 p.m. So as this storm starts to weaken, we are going to start to see more breaks in the precipitation here. They started out being a little bit earlier, so this model is a little bit behind. So we're going to still continue to see those breaks in precip, especially along the coastline. But as this system continues to move farther eastward along the coastline, it'll bring in some mixed precipitation along the coast, especially through down east Maine and through the mid-coast. Now Friday and Saturday, the precipitation does get more scattered, but it's still around. So both Friday and Saturday, kind of seeing those scattered rain and snow showers throughout the day. Otherwise, it's going to be cloudy all day and still kind of that dreary kind of post-storm feels. And then Friday night, we're going to start to move out some of that bigger precipitation, still lingering throughout the day Saturday. And then it takes until Sunday for this storm to finally move out of our area and start to lose both the precipitation and the clouds. Now, the wind has been a big factor today with those power outages. We've already passed our peak in terms of the highest wind gusts, so they'll continue to diminish overnight tonight, and it will remain breezy both Friday and Saturday, but some of those damaging wind gusts are going to be behind us, so that'll allow you to do some cleanup and for the power companies to be able to start getting power back on. So our marine forecast got that gale warning in effect until Friday at 1 a.m. So in terms of our 7-day forecast, because this is such a long duration system, it's going to dominate our weather for the second half of the week. Rain and snow showers continuing both Friday and Saturday. The storm finally moves out of our area Sunday, where we have decreasing clouds throughout the day. Brian and Amanda, I'd like to end this forecast on a positive note. That eclipse forecast looks fantastic. Temps in the upper 50s, mostly sunny skies. Couldn't ask for better.
Looking forward to the future. All right.
Light at the end of the tunnel.
Dana, thank you.